Hi guys, this is Dan. Welcome back. Yes, I have absolutely no self-control. Today's video is going to be a massive book haul because my subscription boxes have arrived. I treat myself early for Christmas and I lack capitalism once again. Some of these books I have been hunting for quite some time now. Some are like impulse buy and some honestly I forgot why I pre-ordered them. But yeah, finally they're here and I know they're going to be beautiful. So I honestly can't wait to unbox. Let me try to lift them up. All of them and put them on my shelf. It's like massive. I already opened one because I picked it up from the shop. I have Empire of the Dawn by J. Christoph. Little funny story here. I think the hardcover for the first book was out of print. Then I see someone selling it for a good price, so why not? Then I saw another one selling this gospel edition for a very good price for the sequel. Do you know what I do? I order it too, even though I haven't started the series yet. But you know what? Later I pre-ordered the last book, this one, and request a matching number set. Here I blame the bloody capitalism because I think if I miss out this chance, I'll never get a matching number set. I am a very bad role model. Luckily, I started the first book for Halloween and I loved it. So I hope that next year my TBR jar is gonna be kind enough to let me continue with this series. Maybe then we can unbox this one later. I have one from the broken binding and it is quite light. Let me open it for you guys. If you know the drill, you will know what I'm gonna say. Very well protected book here and it is in this, I forgot your name again. It is like some sort of paper wrapping. Inside your book is wrapped in bubble wrap. Under this bubble wrap, you will see like a sticker reviewing what this book is gonna be. What does it say? Unravel reality. If you know me, you will know I love doing this, undoing all these tapes, because it's so satisfying. I think I kind of know what this book is going to be. Wow, this cover, we have All That We See or Seen by Ken Liu. This is a latest book from Ken Liu, and this one is not like the Daniel Dynasty and Asian-inspired fantasy, but it's going to be a sci-fi thriller, which is a genre that I rarely touch. And of course, the plot is going to be different because this time it's about a very talented hacker trying to hack in a virtual reality to rescue an artist. And this book is about themes like identity and what is real, what is unreal. I'm a bit scared here because I looked up on Goodreads and the rating of this book is kind of average coming from Ken Liu. Am I terrified to start this beautiful book? Yes. But I mean, look at the art of this one. The original cover was kind of boring, but this one looks really cool. And the spray edge is like this. Inside, wow. This art is stunning. But I wish they kind of do like a bookmark instead of a sticker for this book because it will follow so easily from the book. And thanks God this book is not as long as any book from the Daniel Dynasty. Next box, shall we? We have another parcel from the broken binding. Of course, you're not gonna see what's the book gonna be like. Absolutely hate the feeling of this wrapping. We have a bookmark here, so you already know what this book is going to be. It is The Band Duology by Nicholas Eames, and the book we have is Kings of the Wyld. So this is what I mean, a bookmark is definitely better than a sticker. If I can take them off perfectly, I'll be really happy. Ta-da! We have Kings of the Wyld by Nicholas Eames, and this cover once again is stunning. It looks really epic. I think this is so far the best cover design coming from this subscription. Speaking of subscription, I remember some of you asked, what is it exactly? Basically depends on which companies. It might be monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly. They will send a special edition to you. And of course, you need to pay in advance. What makes the Broken Binding Fantasy subscription slightly different is they always pick a completed backlist trilogy. And you can't really find the hardcover of them easily. And just by looking at this epic cover and maybe from the spray edge and the interior art, I think this is going to be about a group of male characters going to fight in a stadium. After looking at the synopsis, I am right. There's like a band of fat, drunk, retired mercenaries going to save the doctor of one of these members. I'm expecting this book gonna have some sort of really butch male sense of humor, and it is about a good old group of friends coming back together for a task. This sort of setup I do love, so let's see how it's gonna be like. By the way, I look at the bottom of the spray edge and it kind of looks like it's aged a little bit, but it is the yellow of it. It looks dirty, but it's not. The next box is also coming from the broken binding. So let's see what do I have here. This book feels quite solid. Again, this painful process. There's no paper wrapping because we have Gods of the Wyrdwood. I hope is how you say this word. This book is really thick and I love this pattern so much. Another funny story here, some weeks ago the broken binding did like a damaged stock sale. From time to time they would do it, but I don't think they would announce it, so you really need to check on their website constantly. So luckily I snatched this book and want to see how damaged, how bad it's gonna look like. But turns out it is fine. I think it is just a bit of like slightly, how you say it, rough on this. Looking at this cover, I remember 1 or 2 years ago I did want to order it, but suddenly it is out of stock. So I feel really lucky to have this copy in my hand, even though it is like damaged. I may have ordered the rest of the series and I blame the Black Friday sale. Capitalism won again. This book is about a boy training so hard to become the chosen one, but turns out there's another competitor. So this boy become nothing. Now he's living a quiet life, trying not to tell anyone about this secret, but of course, the plot will gonna force him to face this identity. I never read anything by this author and I always judge a book by its cover. And I mean, on the back, we got some really good comment from other famous authors. Robin Hobb, John Gwynne, and James Islington all praising it. So it can't go wrong, right? With this beautiful cover. I really hope the TBR jar would let me pick this book up to check my sixth sense is right or not. You know where the next parcel is coming from? The broken binding. I love this company too much. No surprise, only one book in here. This book once again feels like really heavy. Look at the sticker. It is The Strength of the Few by James Islington. I feel really lucky to have this book. This one is really meaningful. And I don't know why I need to speak like that. Am I ready for this special edition? My heart is like racing so hard. It's here. We have The Strength of the Few by James Islington. This cover. I'm speechless. Yes, and this edition is also numbered. Look at this spray edge. Look at this cover. And look at the art inside. The naked hardcover and the foil. We got the reversible dust jacket, which is very rare coming from the broken binding. Stunning. I know this series got so many other special editions out there, but for me, the broken binding edition is the most gorgeous one, and this cover immediately caught my attention. But have I started first book yet? No. Cut this long story short, I ordered this one only because I received a notification from Reddit saying this book is like on sale on the Broken Binding website. If you don't know, the special edition of the first book was selling for a crazy, absurd amount of money, and I do mean it. And I think it is like easily over 200 or 300 quid, which I think is totally unbelievable for a book. Seeing I can get my hand on this copy with the original price, I'm down for it. But of course, I need to read the Will of the Many first, but I think it is like a very popular, worth the hype fantasy book. And I need to order the standard edition somewhere else. I'm very lucky to have this book. Honestly. Okay, maybe we can change a bit to unbox this one. It looks a bit different because it is from the FairyLoot Epic Fantasy subscription. This box looks quite cool, the design. As you can see, I already opened this box already because I really want to see the design of this book. We have, let me pick it up for you, The Tower of the Tyrant by J.T. Greathouse. And look at it. Oh, it's really beautiful. I love the foiling over the building, the architecture. It looks really cool. The color scheme, the color palette, the grayish of it looks so cool with the foiling of the title. I really love this spray edge. It looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Babel. And the interior art coming from the FairyLoot, it looks really different because they invite different artists for this subscription. Look at it. Look at the detail of it. It's just like, how can you describe it? I have no idea. And we of course have a reversible dust jacket with the original cover in a different color scheme. also grayish. This book actually got some crazy story behind it. I signed up for the waitlist for this subscription in the very first few hours when they announced it in June 2024. Now I finally got my invitation and a copy in my hand is totally crazy to me. That explains why I genuinely can't wait to unbox it. I have read the Pact and the Pattern trilogy by the same author and it is not too bad. Coming to this book, it promises recapturing the magic of what? The Wheel of Time. Such a bold statement. So I really want to see if the book gonna live up to the hype, to the promise. The last one I have is a bit special. It is like a little treat to myself and possibly the most expensive book I have ever bought. So let's open this together. It is an edition from the Broken Binding, but I ordered it from like private seller. But still, we got this bloody wrapping. I can't believe it is in my hand. I have Eel Bone by Daniel T. Jackson, and this edition, I genuinely can't believe it. I have it in my hand because look at the paper, it's crazy. And this edition is also numbered and signed by the author. I'm really emotional. I will never see myself getting so emotional unboxing a book. This is definitely the prettiest book I have ever bought. Looks really cool on the camera. You can see this book looks really different from the rest because it is from the Broken Binding Press edition. It is possibly the highest spec they can offer for a special edition and it looks really stunning. The paper they use, the sewing method, the binding method is always the top tier. I think inside you got this sort of like illustration as well as a fully colored one, which is like crazy. And I really love this sort of like medieval vibe coming from it. Also, got the map, fully colored. I'm not blinded by consumerism and I did look up on the synopsis before buying this expensive book. There's like a group of male and female who possess some sort of magical ability in this land that is full of wars, but they are hunted by some sort of evil force. The setup is around the medieval time and it is really interesting because I don't think I read this much. I saw this edition once in the infirmary sale once, but obviously I missed it. And I think this edition is already out of print, so I once again feel so lucky to have this edition in my hand and put it on my shelf. It looks really, really cool. Obviously, there's going to be more books coming from this saga, so after finishing it, finding it worth it, maybe I will continue the series with this edition and my bank gonna break. So this is pretty much everything I picked up recently and it is honestly quite a lot. My TBR is absolutely out of control. So let me know which one I should start first and tell me your latest thoughts so I don't feel like I am alone in this total mayhem. So thank you for watching guys. If you don't want to miss out any fantasy TBR, wrap up, reading vlog or fun idea like this one, a December book haul, make sure you have subscribed to my channel and like this video. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. I'm gonna leave this again. Bloody hell.